How to use grounds to win property tax appeals. If you are feeling overwhelmed by your property tax assessment, you are not alone. Many homeowners find themselves questioning the value assigned to their property. Understanding how to use grounds for appeal can help you navigate this process effectively. Let's break down the essential steps and grounds you can use to win your property tax appeal. First, you need to focus on proving that your property's assessed value is inaccurate or unfair. One of the primary grounds for appeal is an incorrect property assessment. This can happen due to outdated information or clerical errors. For instance, if your property's size or condition has been misreported, gather evidence like an independent appraisal or recent sales data of similar properties to support your claim. Another important ground is when the assessment does not reflect the current market value. Market conditions fluctuate, and your property's value may have decreased due to economic changes or natural disasters. To strengthen your case, present recent sales of comparable properties or market analyses that show a decline in value. Inequity compared to similar properties is also a valid ground for appeal. If your property is assessed at a higher rate than similar homes in your neighborhood, it may be unfair. Collect data on the assessments of these comparable properties to highlight the discrepancies. Errors in calculation or clerical mistakes can inflate your assessment as well. Look for any inaccuracies in the assessor's calculations, such as incorrect square footage or wrong property classification. Documenting these errors can significantly bolster your appeal. Lastly, if you believe the assessment practices were illegal or unreasonable, you can argue that the assessor's judgment was irrational. This requires strong evidence that the assessment process was not conducted fairly. Now let's discuss practical steps to effectively use these grounds. First, review your assessment notice promptly. There is usually a limited time frame, often between 30 to 60 days, to file an appeal after receiving your notice. Missing this deadline can forfeit your right to appeal. Start with an informal discussion by contacting the assessor's office. Present your concerns and evidence. Sometimes, disputes can be resolved without formal proceedings. If informal talks do not yield results, file a formal appeal with the local appeals board or tax authority within the required timeframe. Make sure your appeal clearly states your grounds and includes supporting documentation. Prepare for a hearing by gathering all necessary materials. Be ready to present expert appraisals, comparable sales data, and proof of errors or inequities. If the appeals board denies your claim, you may have the option to take the case to court, though this involves additional costs and may requiring legal and appraisal experts. Winning a property tax appeal relies on presenting solid, fact-based evidence that your property's assessed value is incorrect or unfair. Focus on market value, comparability, and the accuracy of assessment data to build a strong case. By following these steps and utilizing the right grounds for appeal, you can increase your chances of a successful outcome.